Scientists believe that dreams predict the future and analyzes the reasoning. Now, there are some people that have, of course, dreams that are prophetic dreams. There are such things. Now, scientists believe that dreams predict the future. A British researcher believes that the brain's processing of information during sleep produces images of the future. Professor at the University of Manchester, UK, Sue Llewellyn, suggests leaving the mysticism behind and analyzing dreams from a more rational point of view. The researcher, however, reaches quite rare conclusions for the scientific world and says that the future can be predicted through dreams. The scientist wonders why the brain builds in our dreams very specific situations with a succession of events and specific participants. Very often dreams seem absurd, that we could not imagine the situations that occur in them. Perhaps the most famous dream prediction of all is found in the Bible, where Pharaoh dreams of being on the banks of the Nile and seeing 7 fat and beautiful cows, followed by 7 very thin and bony cows that ate the first. Worried about his vision, the Pharaoh searches for someone who can interpret his dream, as it could be a message from the gods, and it was, as we know, but the only one in the kingdom who managed to accurately interpret the dream is the young Hebrew named Joseph the righteous. The meaning, 7 years of plenty followed by 7 years of famine. This simple interpretation of the dream allowed Pharaoh to foresee events and take great precaution over the many years of what was to come. But if Pharaoh could foresee the future in his dreams, why didn't he immediately dream of 7 years of plenty and 7 years of famine instead of imagining skinny cows eating the others? Llewellyn says it's all about the way the brain works. It does not passively receive information from the outside world, but rather actively interprets it and looks for patterns in it. If it were random, there would be no patterns and prediction would be impossible. The phase of REM sleep, during which dreams occur, may shed light on the matter. It's precisely at this time that the brain is able to attract the least obvious parallels between different life events. Llewellyn came to this conclusion after years of study. In 1999, scientists at Harvard in the US found that the results of participants in a test of distant associations after the phase of REM sleep were better than those of other people who were tested. Perception during REM sleep is qualitatively distinct from perception in REM sleep. It is these differences that explain the highly associative and surprising nature of the dreams we have in the rapid phase, the scientists explained. According to Llewellyn, most experiences are stored in the subconscious, and we are not aware of 98% of brain activities. However, during sleep, the brain receives this information and processes it by developing associations and patterns of events. These plans appear in the images of our dreams, meaning that dreams show us an idea of how different events in the future can turn out from the analysis of past experiences. Please leave your comments about this, and thank you for your support. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.